So my name is Trisha Niemuth, and I'm Telecare's Chief Financial Officer. I'm responsible for ensuring that the company is financially stable. So what that means, it means things like ensuring that we are paid on time, that we pay our vendors on time, that we make payroll, we pay our employees on time, but also that we have the ability to have the financial stability to invest in our team members, to invest in technology, and to ultimately be able to grow and support the communities that need the services we provide. I was originally born in a small town in central Illinois, Moweaqua, Illinois. It's a little dot on a map, about 1,800 people, just a 4-way stop. But I actually moved around a lot. My dad's job took us, on average, every 2 years we moved around. So we moved all around the state of Illinois, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, Texas. Ultimately, we kind of settled in Texas. The moving was a huge formative experience. I've lived in very small rural towns. I've lived in a very big city. When we moved to Texas, my high school had over 4,000 kids in it, and that was one of 5 high schools. And I moved from a town that had less than 2,000 people altogether. There were a lot of changes. I had to learn to be flexible. I was able to experience a lot of diversity in both economic status, to race, to religion. That if I would have stayed in my hometown, I would have never experienced. It's forever changed me, and it's been able to give me the confidence I needed to try things as an adult that I don't think I would have had if I hadn't experienced that as a kid. So it took me a little while to get into healthcare. I was actually in consulting, and predominantly with banking, credit unions, did a lot of audit work. And as a subset to that, I was put on a project for a healthcare company, and I fell in love with it. 7, 8 years later, that company I was a consultant for actually was hiring a full-time employee, and that's how I got back into healthcare. And once I was back in, I haven't left. I think from a personal perspective, I've been able to be exposed to a lot of different things. Like I said, there's a lot of different cultures, there's a lot of different areas, whether it's living in a rural area and how that's different from living in a big city, and the decisions that need to be made in order to accommodate your family and yourself in those type of different environments. And that's translated professionally because it's allowed me with the opportunities presented to me. So I started out as an internal auditor. I never thought I'd end up as a CFO, and I never thought I'd be a hospital CEO in between there. And because I had this opportunity to experience change and to be challenged, I have been able to be more open on being able to do that as a professional. And that's helped me be able to see from a different lens, particularly when it comes to being a leader within an organization, of being able to be exposed to all these different circumstances and experiences, and understanding that people aren't experiencing the same thing that I've experienced. The reason why I came to Telecare is because I fell in love with the mission, and I absolutely love the breadth of services that we provide to our community. Being a part of Telecare is a continuation of my journey, I would say mostly personally. Professionally, I've been able to experience so many things, but personally it aligns with where I want to go and what I want to learn from a personal growth perspective. For those of you who just joined the team, I want to say welcome, and welcome to the family. We're so happy to have you, and we look forward to your contribution.